How does your body feel? If you just take a moment to try to pay attention to it. I know I've got a little pain right up here in the left part of my neck. Just do a little scan where you try to pay attention. Maybe you start at the top and just work your way down. Get the sensation, different parts of your body. Just trying to become aware of them. We've done some meditations that, focus solely on this question of body. I've liked what a colleague of mine, Cindy Coleman's been putting out related to the 21-day racial justice challenge that we've been doing. It's this opportunity to read some readings and do some self-exploration about race and our place in the story of race. And one of the questions that Cindy usually asks is, notice your body as you're reading these things, because she points out that our bodies give these signs to us about what our reactions or responses are to things. So, for example, I read an article it was titled U.S. Passports Are Worthless, and it showed a map of all the places that with a U.S. passport you could have traveled before the broad outbreak in this country. And, it was hundreds of countries, and then it showed this really short list of places where you can travel now with a U.S. passport. And basically it's the Caribbean islands, Mexico, because you can travel to certain parts of Mexico. And then there was an asterisk where you could travel if you quarantined for 14 days, and it was the UK and I believe the United Arab Emirates. And it was in many ways a criticism of decisions that have been made in this country. I wondered, how did I feel about hearing that report? I also heard from my mother this weekend this news story about people who go to COVID parties. I trust you've heard it. And so they invite someone who has COVID, and then everyone that goes to the party puts money into a box, a bag, and the first person to be diagnosed as having contracted COVID, they win it all. My heart rate went up when I heard the story. So, whether it's something that's COVID related or race related or just interaction related, if we take time to pay attention not just to where our thoughts go about things, but we also pay attention to what might be the more subtle things about, like a slight elevation of our heart rate when we start to feel a little stressed, or the room feeling warmer because our blood pressure's gone up, or a certain tension because we feel something, we take something in that doesn't feel just right. So I'll bring us into a meditation. And we'll take a few moments first to listen to where the sound goes. And to focus on our breath. Gentle breath in, gentle breath out. And allow the breath to be like a gentle water breaking on the shoreline of our body. Allowing our body to just relax for a moment. And then we'll pay attention. Just moving around in whatever order fits you today. Pay attention to your body. Try to feel not just the first sensation, but maybe the second or third sensation. That perhaps is a little deeper in this temple of God's Spirit. And you can try to breathe into places if you feel tension or stress, allowing that also breath of God to allow some of the stress to release. Maybe move your body around that place where you feel any tension or stress. Not too far, of course. Just in some way that you might experience a little release. And then as you go about your day, for now we just think about interactions we'll have, places we might go, people with whom we might speak. Try to pay attention to your physical reaction to those interactions today as some clue to how you're experiencing more fully the life that's yours, the gift of God today. And I'll ring the bell back in. May you be grateful for the gift of your body today, all it does and all it tells you about your life and yourself. Blessings on your day.